place of water gathering appears to be snake-free at the moment. Thumbs up. Back in a sec. Okay, hello. Let's see how that lighting and camera position is working. Alright, where are we? Look at this, eh? That's interesting. Can you see me okay? It's kind of dark maybe, but that's okay. I think you can see. Dark's nice. Someone took there's a thing here, a lever, and they took it off. Oh well. Maybe I don't need it. So there's a tap here I put in like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, and I put it there when the flow is really low. But someone took it off, popped it off. I wonder if I can, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to bring a pair of pliers next time, just in case. Throw that into my kit. I'm rolling? I'm quite far away, I think. You might not be able to hear me, but I'm thinking of continuing with my ASMR theme. They might have taken this tap off because someone was turning it off. Just to mess around, I don't know. Maybe not. Do people do that? I don't know. Wash off the boots. Ooh, I know what I should do. I found a mask on the road. Off to the side. There's like nothing to it. Nothing in it. I'll wash it and I can use it as an emergency mask. Sawatdee Mai! Happy New Year! For the Gregorians. Gregorian calendar. Thai New Year is in April. So, but of course here we celebrate it too. Holiday and everything. Because why let a holiday go to waste even if it isn't, you know, if it isn't historically native here. That's what I say. And I think that's what a lot of people say. Best water in the world. Looks kind of pointless. It's more of a for show. It isn't going to keep much out, but maybe for sure show is what it's mostly about anyway. I mean, the masks are great for those that like to be self-righteous and lord it over others. It's such a boon, I think. People can express their moral superiority and all that. Anyway, I don't mind masks, it's alright. I always feel like I'm in the Lord of the Rings when I wear it, so that's all good. You know, like one of the Ithilien Rangers. Because that's how I live my life. I live my life as though I'm an Ithilien Ranger, hunting down the, you know, orcs and things. Or, maybe even better, would be the Riders of Rohan. Expert horsewomen, great fighters. But the Ithilien Rangers were great fighters. But the Ithilien Rangers were, I think, from Gondor. Whereas the Rohan, Riders of Rohan were from Rohan. Pretty straightforward. Do I know a little bit too much about that? Oh, it is mythology verging on history, isn't it? We'll put this here for now. Still rolling, yep. Cheers. Okay. Okay, my habit of late is to come up close and chat. Let's just see how dark this thing is. I might lighten it up a little. Okay, oh, it's super dark, eh? Oh yeah, oh, but I like it. Should we leave it? No, we have to refocus. Okay, hang on a sec. But we'll darken it a little, eh? How's about right there? How's that? Should we tilt it a bit? Oh, I can see more of the trees that way. Yeah. Sawati be mine. Sawati be mine. Happy New Year. Be mine. New Year. Be is here. Mine. New. Jay mine. Hey, oh, I got birds on me. Shh. Hope everyone had a good holiday time. I know it's a bit rough for some people being locked down and all that crap. Don't know. Although Brett and Heather, my two favorite evolutionary biologists, actually they're the only two evolutionary biologists I know, but I don't even know them personally, though I wish I did. They did a great thing on viruses and vaccines and other drugs and pharmaceutical companies, and I'm sure that the pharmaceutical companies aren't just in it for the money. I'm convinced of that now. Aren't you? Anyway, I put it on my Facebook page if you have access to that, which is, I never have it public, so it was great. A great chat. Great, very interesting, very balanced, right? Anyway, yeah. What else? Oh, I got a guitar commission, which is wonderful. This makes my whole life better, because, you know, Spanish guitar making is my calling. I do believe. So yeah, so I'm gonna make that. It's a flamenco blanca, using material I've not used actually. It's a Spanish cypress. It's fantastic. Quite excited about it, and really appreciative of the young fellow who's commissioning it and beautiful materials I'm using. Like I've upped the level of quality, like on the top and stuff too, so that's nice. After this one, unless I get another commission, by the way, I can do that. I also have 3 guitars still in the shop for sale, and one of them I had on sale until the end of December, but I decided, no, I'm just going to leave it at that price, because it's not good for them just to sit around, and it's been around for more than a year, that one. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. What else? Yeah, so next, I think I might do a classical in the next, after this commission, I might work on a classical, and yeah, I don't know. I'll do Engelmann spruce top, and you know, the usual. I love Macassar ebony for fingerboards, actually. And but I don't know about the back and sides. I'm thinking. I could just rosewood's a classic, Indian rosewood. But also Pau Ferrot, I was thinking. Maybe. Anyway, I'll think about that later. Yeah, so that's great. I just don't, as usual, don't have much to say, you know. I see a lot of people up here. It's been a bit weird here. There's been some cases down south, and people are a little bit more nervous, I guess, but up here it's pretty calm still. Everything's open. I'm still practicing kendo. But a lot of people are wearing masks outside, like walking down the street wearing masks. Like they're the only ones on the street. That just seems like complete nutcase land to me, but that's fine, I guess. If you want to wear one, wear one. And here, for the most part, people aren't that sort of like, people just mostly seems to let people, you know, live and let live, right? So, like I walk on the road back home, no mask, no one gives me a bad look. It's just, you know, do what you want. At the moment, things can always change. Yeah, I might as well start walking and do some more ASMR. Okay? So, okay, onwards and onwards we go. Should I flip it so you can not see me and see the beautiful wilderness? Ah, that's better. lots of leaves on the ground. At some point soon I'll bring up a broom and sweep it clear. You know, I've been thinking a bit about walking, and I forget, what did I connect with it? It was something to do with walking on perfectly flat surfaces like most people have in their homes, or when you go to a mall or on the road. Of course, sidewalks are mostly flat, I guess. And you know, the whole idea that our bodies are made to walk on uneven surfaces. What does it mean that we don't do that very much? I remember I took a few lessons with a wonderful singer and teacher in Toronto named Fidesz Kruker. And, well, actually this might have been a workshop. No, I can't remember. It's either the workshop or, I think it was the workshop. Yeah, because that's where I did the work with her. Okay, and I think it was there that she said that in her private lessons, sometimes she feels like she has to spend half an hour just to get the concrete out of people's feet. Do you know what I mean? It was a really interesting thing to say, and of course I related to it, and I remembered it to this day. This is a long time ago I heard this. And, you know, I thought the same thing for a long time. And I wonder what that does to our bodies and the way we use our bodies, you know? I wonder even if that might extend to our general health, to perhaps our, dare I say, immune systems, etc., etc. I mean, the thing is, it's far too simplistic, right? I mean, there's so many factors at work, and even if you do walk on uneven surfaces all day, probably all the vegetables and whatnot you eat has like chemicals and stuff in it, right? So I'm not saying there's some definitive, this is the problem, poof, poof, kind of thing. I'm just walking by the tanks. There's a big step there. Yeah, but I do. I mean, I guess I think about it because I love to walk out in the woods, and even where I live, I have to look where I'm going, right? Because there's parts of the floors that are giving out and stuff, and there's also have to be careful in case there's some sort of critter on the floor. Which really, I like to make a thing of that, but it's not a thing really. I mean, it is a thing and a possibility, but it's so rare, right? But nonetheless, you got to be aware of it, right? So it's the awareness that counts, maybe. Anyway, yeah, so not only do I have to be aware, but the floor itself isn't even, right? It dips in, it's not perfectly flat. And I love that, right? So, yeah, I don't know. But hey, anyone in the comment sections, whether on Facebook or YouTube, be interested to hear what you have to think about that idea. You know? And, I guess that gets into industrial ways of living. I was chatting with someone who I practice Kendo with and talking about, you know, body difficulties because we sit at desks and computers and stuff all day, right? Which is there's nothing new in that. We all know it. And there's lots of, you know, thinking and people working on that sort of thing. So, but anyway, it ties in, I think, you know, because I suppose really we're meant out to be out hoofing around, digging up roots, hunting down deer, you know, out and about. Yeah, all the people of old were out and about all the time. Can't deny that. I think that's a good way to go, actually. And, yeah. So, I'm coming now to my favorite little spot. I'm going to flip it. And if people watch this, know this, I love this spot because it opens up, you know. And right now, I'm up here in the afternoon again. This time of year, I sometimes come up in the afternoon, like if I have stuff to do in the morning, or want to do, more like. Oh, here's something. Then I go, oh, well, I want to get out in the woods anyway, so I'll go up this afternoon. Look at that, there's that beautiful blue sky. And really nice sharp shadows right now. Crisp. Air is super clear. I think maybe cleaner than normal at this time of year. But hard to say. Oh, that's what the noise is. Look, I'm dragging some vine behind me. That's an unnerving... Hang on a sec. That's a mildly unnerving sound, you know? When you hear shuffling behind you. You know? It's a mild... I wouldn't say unnerving. It's like, oh, something's going on. What's going on? Oh, my foot's on a loose vine and I'm dragging it behind me. It's the kind of thing that could make horses freak out. They're not used to it. Anyway, yeah. Oh, here's the motorbikes. Means we're getting close to the road. Alright, so I'm gonna go home. Put my water away. Gonna work on a new rosette, actually. And that's gonna be a nice thing to do, and I guess I'll see y'all on the flip side. Hope everyone's good, and it's gonna be an interesting year, no doubt. Hope it's better, whatever that means to you. I don't know. I ain't got no complaints really, so I'll see you later. Probably next week, next Sunday. I do these on Sunday quite often. Okay, but catch you later. Alpushan and Sawadee ka. Sawadee ka. Sawadee be my.